Welcome to tonight's game. It promises to be a good one between the San Francisco Dons and the Illinois Fighting Illini. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
The matchup in the power forward position should be exciting. Two big men who make great basketball plays on a regular basis.
Tonight we've got an interesting matchup in the power forward spot. Number 43 is the great leader out on the floor for his team.
His counterpart tonight is also a guy that likes to lead by example for his team.
I think you're dead on, Mr. Vitale. Let's see what happens. Let's get this one started. Dick, if you were coaching either one of these teams, what would your points of emphasis be?
First off, they should look for second chance points by crashing the offensive glass. They may have a slight edge there, which they should try to exploit. Next, don't let the defense get set. It's always better to attack when offensively you're at the advantage. Lastly, be a pest. Be a nuisance at the defensive end. Pressuring the offense will work to their advantage.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in and a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
Turnaround jumper. He cleans the glass. Brown receives the ball. Makes the block. Both teams are looking to get something going here. The small forward takes the feed. With all sorts of time. I'm not sure that's who you want shooting the three.
Yeah, that's horrible, Mr. Nessler. Horrible shot selection.
Williams handles the pass. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound ability.
The point guard takes the feed. He can't get the bucket to fall.
Up and inside.
There was no doubt about that one. Russell handles the feed. The chanting continues.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Farmer receives the pass. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. Grabs the board.
Once you get that board, you've got to be looking up court.
That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper.
Good rebound. Great position on a rebound. Good block out. Getting that quick outlet pass is so important for the fast break. Look at that spacing.
There's a whistle and a foul on the inside.
What a great job of putting the ball to the floor and attacking the basket, taking advantage of a slow post play.
They'll set it up from the baseline. There may be a pick and roll here, Dick.
You've got to love the pick and roll, especially when it's run to perfection, Brad.
Perry handles the feed. Goes up strong, but that's an offensive foul.
Terrific job on a defense to beat him to the spot, Mr. Nessler.
Oh, the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
Trying to feed the low block. The skip pass is picked off. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
A little half-court action, a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
Dick, you think they're going to stay this hot?
Hey, it doesn't look like they're slowing down, my friend.
Jones receives the pass.
Shooter spotting up on a three.
Dickey still applying great pressure on the dribbling. Jones handles the feed. Kicks it out. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. He takes the rebound. Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
Now trying to feed the low block. He hammers it home. Now that's what I call showtime.
You better believe it, baby.
On the outside. With the jumper. Number 11 is really turning some heads right now. He's on fire.
Brad, he's on fire.
Cross court. Nice to have you along with us tonight. Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews alongside. I'm Brad Nessler. We got a good one going. I've seen you out there with pom-poms, Mr. Vitale, but not looking that good.
I tell you what, don't look that good. I can't dance like that, baby.
Brown may have escaped one there. Jumper. Missed it. Well, let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent.
They work the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Inside. Takes the jumper. Plus the jumper. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Aaron.
Coach has been pretty active over here on the sideline, providing some quality feedback to his players. I overheard him saying that he really likes the manner in which they've been playing. The up-tempo style is what they're known for and what they've been demonstrating so far. Don't look for that to change.
Our trusty sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews, keeping everyone on their toes there on the sideline. Perry receives the ball. Tries for two. Up and in. Well, whose team tempo will win out? That's the question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
Williams receives the pass. Working it around the perimeter. He shoots the jumper. Missed the jumper. Jones handles the pass. Dumps it in. For two. Off the rim and no good. The land.
Number 20.
Augustine handles the feed. From the top of the circle. Too strong. Pushes it up. He gets him to commit the charge.
He took one for the team, baby.
King makes his first substitution.
I'll tell you what I like about him, Brad. He brings all kinds of energy to the floor.
And back they come the other way.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Baseline jumper. The shot drops and the foul.
Great concentration on the shot, Brad.
Nelson makes his first appearance.
I tell you, this youngster can provide a spark on either side of the floor, Brad.
San Francisco.
He goes to the line, shooting one. McBride looks to record his first minutes.
He provides nice push offensively and defensively for this bunch.
King handles the feed. trap could spell some trouble. King may have escaped one there. Bush receives the pass. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. A whistle and a foul. Coach not happy on the sideline. So the pass will come in from the baseline. Nelson handles the feed. Hits the ball and now faces his man down in the low block.
Oh, very aggressive player once he got up in the face-up position in the post.
Ingram handles the feed. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He pump fakes. Seconds on the clock. Brown receives the ball. For the bucket. Up and in. Ingram handles the pass. A momentary look from three-point land. Now the turnaround jumper. Strong rebound and now looking to move it down court in a hurry.
Men have got to get out and fill the lanes, Brad. Dump it inside.
Turns it over. Number 34 takes the pass. Takes a medium-range jumper. Scores it.
This is worth the second look.
Cross court. Goes up for two. Way off target. Off the rim and no good. Number 22 is called for the foul. 5th team foul. Russell re-enters the ballgame.
Good blow. He's ready to go.
All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Brad, before the game, both coaches and players said they were looking forward to tonight's matchup. Whose weaknesses will be exposed and who will really step up, guys?
Aaron Andrews always close to the action. Misses the second shot. On the dribble, gives it up. They've got a three-point shooter spotting up. Moving it around the perimeter. Goes up with a shot. Can't connect. Tries for two. The lane. The shooting guard handles the feed. That spin move not successful, Dick.
I did a great job on the defense, not allowing him to make that turn.
From left of the circle, the Fighting Illini have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
The shooting guard with the ball. Gave it up. Now the turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice, smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound in the building.
Both teams looking to get things going here. They're working around the perimeter. Brown picks up the foul. Head finds himself back out on the court.
This team plays a lot differently when he's in the game, Brad.
Is that good or bad, Dick? You think?
I think they play a lot more under control.
Number 20 handles the feed.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Or two. Off the mark. Pushes it up. Count that as a personal foul. He'll visit the charity stripe. Makes his first. Free throws go. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win. Great pass out of the trap, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. Overplays on the pass, and he didn't get the steal.
Oh, he's humiliating. Poor job defensively.
On the dribble, gives it up. For the bucket. Up and in.
Coach looks on. Focused. A lot of intensity. A lot of emotion.
Number 20 receives the ball. They'll work it around the arc. Turnaround jumper. He gets the rebound. Gave it up. Goes up for two. Whistled for the foul. He goes to the line.
Nothing but nylon in the end.
Misses it. Their intensity on the boards is phenomenal.
I agree. Total domination of rebounding, man. Unbelievable, Brad. They are dominating the rebounding category.
They work it around the perimeter. That's going to be charging.
I disagree, but great play.
Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Oh, silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
The Fighting Illini are on the run. They're going to call this one a backcourt violation, Dick.
You can't make mistakes like that too often, Brad.
He's all alone. Way off target. From the baseline. And the ball goes out of play. Boy, assist to turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, they're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that.
Nelson handles the pass. He shoots from the top of the key. And score it. Williams receives the pass. Boy, terrible execution on offense.
Trying to go inside.
Gets the ball and now faces his man down in the low block.
Oh, very aggressive player once he got up in the face-up position in the post.
Foul charge. Farmer pops back into the ballgame after a well-deserved rest.
Wow, he makes such an impact on his team when he's in the game. At both ends of the court, Brad.
On the outside. And a slam. Looking for a good shot. Overplays on the pass, and he didn't get the steal.
Oh, he's humiliated. Poor job defensively.
The lay-in. Brown receives the pass. Definitely a foul. Russell comes back in.
You know, let's hope he didn't get too ice cold out there sitting on that pipe. Sometimes you get to be a little frigid.
Jones handles the feed. Too physical. And he's going to pick up the foul, and oh, look at the look on his face.
I'll tell you what, he's disgusted, but so is his coach.
They'll throw it in from the side. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
And there's a lazy pass. It's stolen away. Turnover. Will it turn into two the other way? Tries for two. Foul call. He is going to the line. Makes the first shot.
Converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Number 20 handles the feed. Now they work it around the perimeter. And he'll kick it back outside. On the dribble, gives it up. There's a high percentage shot.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
The shooting guard gets the ball. For two, and he can't hit the shot.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
For the bucket, you can't be that aggressive. Steps to the line for an easy one. Gets the first. Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
Up and in. Cross court. Goes up for two. He got the bucket to go, and he'll have the chance to add one more.
He saw the foul coming, Brad, but he got it up anyway.
Williams makes his way back into the ballgame. You think it's a good move, Dick?
Yeah, it's a move you've got to make, Brad. This guy holds this club together.
Opportunity now for an easy one. Hits that one. Who will win the battle of tempos here tonight? That's what we want to know right now, Dick.
Well, Brad, controlling the tempo can be very difficult, especially for the entire game. But if you stick with your strengths and make changes when needed, winning becomes a lot easier.
Cross court. With a deep shot from outside. The shot won't fall. Perry receives the pass. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in and a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
One thing I've noticed about up-tempo teams is the manner in which they rebound, Dick.
You need to have players who have the aggressive mindset at the offensive end and can really impose their will at the defensive end. It's not easy to find those type of players, Brad.
Off the rim and no good. Perry receives the pass. Gets it back out. Goes up with it. Strokes the two. Pushes it up.
That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane. Anticipated really well.
Here's the toss back out from the post.
I tell you, coach's dream when your post player can be an exceptional passer. Up and inside.
Too much. That's a foul. He took it hard to the rack and got the foul.
Well, that's what his coach likes to see. His boys going hard to the hole and not settling for the jump shot.
Steps to the line for the freebie. He can't get one to fall. Looks like they want a TO, Nick.
Hey, the motor's running, baby. Coach has got to figure out how to stop this run.
We'll get back to the action here after the timeout. Launches a three. Nope. At halftime, the Dons are up by 4. Let's take a look back and watch the play of the half. Well, we're halfway through the contest, Mr. Vitale. What about those points of emphasis of yours?
I think these guys really need to rethink what they're doing. The points I brought up earlier should put them in a position to win games. If they stray from those points, they'll have a tough time winning on a regular basis.
Thanks, Mr. Vitale. We'll see how they adjust their style of play for the second half. Illinois did a terrible job cleaning the glass in the first half.
How many times you and I hear coaches preach about the importance of rebounding the ball on both ends of the floor? I don't know where the players' minds are. Maybe they're thinking about their dates.
The hammers at home.
You can almost see that coming. They were a little bit lazy on the defensive end. Mr. Excitement with that jam.
Dick, we're heading into the second half in our player matchup. It's going about the way we thought it would.
Well, they're really doing a great job. Both guys getting good shots, really making them count, and really their teammates are getting them the ball at the right time.
Tries for two. In and out. All right, let's check in. Third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
The Fighting Illini talked about offensive rebounding at halftime. The coaching staff would like a minimum of 4 players to get in for offensive rebounds. This was a point of emphasis that Dick also brought up earlier. Playing in this fashion works well for this team. Let's see how they can change their play in the second half. Brad?
Thanks, Aaron. For 2, 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Harry, 4-2. The assist to
Gave it up. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. The Fighting Illini have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Brad, he's on fire.
Jones receives the ball.
Look at that spacing.
For the bucket. Perfectly executed.
Number 20, 4-2.
Here comes the ball screen. Trying to pack it inside. He shoots from the top of the circle. He seems absolutely adverse to taking any good shots right now.
And with that, his teammates may be getting a little bit frustrated.
On the outside. Outside jumper. Comes up short. Brown receives the pass.
I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little tipsy-do dunkaroo. Watch out, the 5-second count is getting close, Brad.
He can't get around the trap.
What a great defensive trap there.
That spin move not successful, Dick.
I tell you, great job on the defense, not allowing him to make that turn.
10 on the shot clock. The lane. You get another look at it in the lane. He fouled him. Take a look here at each team's tempo, Dick.
Hey, the key to this game is not just who will set the tempo, but who can control it throughout the game.
Ball's coming from the sideline. Williams may have escaped one there. Intercepted. They work the perimeter. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. They really seem to be letting this one get away, Dick.
Yeah, there's been a breakdown somewhere. They need to talk this one over, Brad.
That's good defense there, Dick.
Hey, Brad, despite being posted up, he was able to maintain man and be in position to block that shot.
On the dribble, gives it up. They call 3 ticks.
Got busted waiting for a screen.
Dick, you know, we always like comparing positions and specific matchups. What are your thoughts about the backcourt matchup so far?
Hey, Brad, sometimes comparisons can be misleading. If your backcourt is weaker, then you just hope to contain your opponent's guards. Keep them in check. If you have strong backcourt play, you must attack and exploit any mismatches.
Puts up the J. The Fighting Illini to find a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
We We talk about team styles all the time, Dick. What do half-court teams look to do?
Hey, they play slower in transition and will look to attack as much as some up-tempo teams. Typically, they are very patient when it comes to half-court offense.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Working it around the perimeter. A little two-man action from downtown. Can't get it to go. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
The tempo is definitely on the slower side. Something that works well for some teams and not so well for others.
They look to get it to the inside. Turnaround jumper. He gets the board. The small forward with the ball.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Dick, was he there in time or not?
Oh, you betcha.
And he's going to pick up the foul, and oh, look at the look on his face.
I'll tell you what, he's disgusted, but so is his coach.
Farmer receives the pass. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Let's go to the third member of our broadcast team. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad and Dick, I don't know if you can hear it from where you are, but I can hear it clearly. The coach is stressing to his team, go inside, go inside. They've been effective in this area all night long. What an asset to have.
All right, Aaron, we're going to watch that the rest of the game.
I'll tell you one thing, she's essentially right. Down to the post is where you create a lot of offensive action.
Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. That's a foul. Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
So they'll inbound on the near sideline. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Ten seconds to put it up with the jump hook.
I tell you, didn't waste any time. He got the ball in the right position, and then what it does, it keeps the defensive player away from blocking a shot when you make that turn.
All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
The Dons coaching staff would like the players to continue to play in this fashion. They believe that an up-tempo style must be avoided. They are a team that thrives in games with minimal possession. The fewer the better is definitely a philosophy which they abide by. Guys?
That's, of course, Aaron Andrews, our correspondent on the sideline. And a momentary look from three-point land. Jumped in front to take it away.
Coming inside.
Goes up for two. And off the mark. Ingram receives the pass. Cross court. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spin move.
Jumper. And the two balls good. Moving it around the perimeter. Turnaround jumper. He grabs the board. Carter receives the ball. Fed the low block. Tries a three. That's an ill-advised shot. I don't think that's the guy you want shooting from the three-point line.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
Brown handles the feed. They're working around the perimeter. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. He takes the board. The shooting guard gets the pass. Obvious foul. Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Brad, in regards to our player matchup, the coaching staff has expected it to be evenly matched up across the board all night long. But you wonder, who's going to be the first one to throw the punch?
All right, thanks, Aaron. Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. I'll let you know that with an additional insight there. Tries for two. Up and in.
Perry, 4-2.
Brown receives the ball. Trying to feed the low block.
There it is, Jam City.
Inside, 4-2.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
Russell handles the feed. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it out. For two. Doesn't go. Williams receives the ball. For the bucket. It's a lay-in. He draws a foul. The layup's good and one, Dick.
Hey, that's good concentration. Taking the ball hard to the hoop, knowing that someone's going to have to.
Foul number 3.
At the foul line. He hits it. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it. Escape the trap.
Goes up for two. Up and in. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
That's a great indication of how frantic the pace has been, Brad. Hey, dodge one there, Brad.
Buries it. The Fighting Illini are in a bit of a hole, and they're going to have to really crank up the tempo in order to erase this deficit.
Offensively and defensively, it's definitely time to be aggressive. Playing in the full court is what they do well, so they may be in a position to get back into this game.
Looking for a good shot.
Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots on the interior.
Gave it up. Tries for two. He comes up empty. For two. The lay-in. They'll work it around the arc. Picked off. On the dribble, gives it up. He shoots from left of the circle. Knocks down the two. They work it around the perimeter. 10 seconds to get it off. Turnaround jumper. He pulls down the board. Inside. Big finish coming here, partner. I'm not going anywhere.
Offensively, this is when it's extremely important to have the right people shooting the basketball at the right times.
The center takes the feed. Trying to come up with a steal, and they do.
Hey, Brad, coach is going to have to make some substitutions. Some of these kids are tired.
Tries the three. He makes the shot. Pushes it up. We got a timeout on the floor. What mindset, Dick, do coaches want their players to have when they leave a timeout?
Well, for me, Brad, I wanted my players to have a clear understanding of what the objectives were for the upcoming possessions. Timeouts are a great way to get your team back on track and a way to really alter the tempo of the game. Great coaches have a knack for calling timeouts at the right times.
The offense begins off the sideline inbounds. On the outside. Seconds showing on the shot clock. Sweet looking shot.
He is super. He really is.
Gave it up. Tries to turn. The defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game, Richard.
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
On the dribble, gives it up. For two, lays it up. And the slam. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
The quick shots, Brian. That's why the tempo meter is where it's at.
Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. They still don't score. Cross court. Tries for two. Off the rim and no good. Steals the pass. The small forward with the ball. Knocks it home and one.
What a poor job defensively. Nobody stopped the penetration of the ball.
Well, Dick, the shot seemed to be dropping for him right now.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're dropping, and you better have good productivity out of your front court. When you have that balance inside-outside, you got a great chance to win. And you have to have post players that are going to make big plays.
Substitution. San Francisco.
Head handles the feed. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Harm and foul. The layup counts and the foul.
He went hard to the hoop, knowing he was going to get fouled.
At the free throw line. Opportunity. Sinks it. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
He comes away with it. The small forward with the ball. Down inside. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Timeout's called. Dick, you think the coach is trying to slow up this run a little?
Absolutely. He looks calm over there on the sideline, but I bet he's steaming inside.
Action's ready to start again. Now they work it around the perimeter. He shoots from the top of the key. Off the mark. Perry receives the ball. That's going to be a 5-second call. Credit that to the defense. Oh, the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
For the bucket, up and in. It's a 10-point spread, Dick.
Yeah, but 10 points can't be spread too thin, Brad.
They go into the low block. Goes up. Scorches the net with a J.
Russell, 4-2. The assist to Jones.
Goes up for two. With the layup. Gave it up. I got to be sure they'll continue to look to foul here, Dick.
I'll tell you, it's time to start fouling in order to stop the clock.
And they continue to foul to stop the clock.
Hey, now it's a matter of clock management, Brad. They have to foul in order to get back in this game.
Shooting opponent.
I think it's important to get to the free throw line, Brad. It demonstrates that you're playing aggressively and that you're not settling for the jumper.
Free throw is good. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Timeout on the floor. There's no substitute for a timeout at this point of the game, is there, Dick?
There sure isn't, Brad. Anything can happen on any possession, and the game can swing back and forth in a heartbeat. It's good if your team can get a minute to regroup and talk things over.
Well, let's see who will benefit the most out of that timeout, Dick. Cross court. Well, Mr. Vitale, there's the foul situation so far.
Hey, Brad, staying out of foul trouble down the stretch of any game is vital. You want to keep your opponents off the free throw line and out of bonus situations.
Chance for an easy one. He misses it. He grabs the rebound. We all know the purpose of a timeout is to get your players all on the same page. Dick, how did you conduct your timeouts when you were coaching?
For me, it was always about execution. Out of a timeout, I wanted my kids to execute. I like my players to know what the goal was for the upcoming possession, so that there was no doubt as to what was going to happen. It's a great way to diagram a play or set up your defense.